Because of the lethal nature of its venom, other creatures have always viewed cobras with extreme caution even since ancient times. However, this venomous snake does have foes, which causes them to be cautious. Against an opponent like the Lord of the Sky, the cobra's venom becomes superfluous. To save its life, it has no choice but to run away. The cobra makes an attempt to flee, but unfortunately for it, luck is not on its side. Because of the eagle's incredible swooping speed, it is unable to evade its pursuers and ultimately falls prey to its claws. The strong and sharp claws of eagles are their powerful weapons in attacking and capturing prey. This bird of prey enjoys eating sea snakes in addition to other prey items. When the sea snake comes up for air, the eagle makes a swift descent and swoops down to grab it. It then brings the sea snake up into the sky with it. Cobras have to be on guard not only against aerial predators but also against their supposed archenemy, the mongoose. Both species are sworn foes, thus upon learning of the other's presence, they immediately begin preparing for battle. The cobra is an aggressive foe that elevates itself to strike, but the mongoose is swift on its feet and may avoid the snake's bite. The mongoose immediately rushes in to help when it sees the squirrel being assaulted by a cobra. Being immune to cobra poison is the main reason why mongoose doesn't run away from this terrible killer. As a result, mongooses are the greatest source of anxiety for snakes. In nature, there is still an animal that causes a nightmare for cobras no less than the mongoose, the honey badger. This animal is the quintessence of venomous cobras by two factors: thick, hard skin and a special immune system. Venomous snakes are also the honey badger's favorite food, so it will attack as soon as it has the opportunity. The cobra is relentless in its ability to deliver lethal bites, but the honey badger is immune to the poison. The inevitable conclusion is that the adversary will eat the cobra. One scenario has the cobra making an attempt to climb a tree. However, the honey badger is no quitter, it follows the snake up the tree right to the end. The honey badger eventually catches up and starts relentlessly biting. The cobra's end has finally come. Cobras, like any other predator, need to be wary of their own kind if they hope to make it in the harsh natural world. Cobras have been known to attack and consume their smaller relatives, including the offspring of the same species. Or during the mating season, the sight of cobras fighting is common. Cobras also encounter the most faithful animal, always guarding their owners, dogs, if they wander into a residential area. The dogs rush to attack the cobra without realizing how hazardous it is. The cobra has no choice but to remain motionless and take repeated bites from all directions. The python, the cobra's sibling, also has a tough time of it in the wild. This hedgehog is a prime target for it because it is really hungry. It moves in for the kill, but it doesn't account for the fact that the prey will prove exceptionally difficult to consume this time around. The hedgehog continually stabs its foe with the spines all over its body. Speaking of hedgehogs, we can all picture the sharp spines on their bodies. This is also a powerful weapon that makes them not afraid of any predators. When a lion discovers a hedgehog, with curiosity, it follows this animal with its fellows. The lions huddle around a hedgehog and investigate it thoroughly. They quickly turn and walk away after realizing this is a tough target. Occasionally, the lion tries to attack the hedgehog, but all it receives is sharp thorns piercing its body. When a dog spots a hedgehog in the human territory, it immediately launches an attack. Despite the thorn's damage, it continues to fight. The dog's aggressive tendencies are bolstered by the company of another canine. They look for openings in their opponent's defenses. But the result remains unchanged, the dog is still fatally wounded. However, the hedgehog is not always the winner. Leopards, when attacking porcupines, have also suffered many injuries by sharp thorns. But the cunning predator has also discovered the weakness of the prey, that is, the abdomen is not covered with sharp spines. Grasping the weak point, the leopard aims at this point and attacks continuously, causing the hedgehog to die. Defeating the prey, the leopard drags it back to its territory to enjoy having a full meal, but the leopard also suffers from the sharp spines of the hedgehog. To satisfy its hunger, the leopard needs bigger prey. And it aims for the wild buffalo in front. It quietly ambushes and then suddenly rushes out to bite the prey's neck but fails. The leopard decides to do it again, and this time fails again. Driven by hunger, the leopard continues to target another prey, this time is the wildebeest. Still a familiar stalking technique, the leopard waits until it is close enough before attacking. But again, luck is not on its side. This time, the leopard is more careful, targeting the weak cubs in the herd. Lucky for the leopard when the target has been separated from the herd. It patiently waits for its prey to let its guard down before rushing in to attack. Seeing the two deer being entangled, the leopard takes the opportunity to attack but fails. Discovering prey, a new hunting strategy appears in the leopard's head. Using its climbing skills, the leopard climbs the tree and then silently ambushes it. When the herd of deer approaches to graze, the predator aims at the target and suddenly jumps down. The prey is caught by surprise so it cannot escape. After a successful hunt, the leopard quickly transports its prize to a tree where it may be safely hidden from other animals. Taking such careful precautions, the leopard still cannot avoid the situation where its fellow comes to compete for a meal. Both have top climbing skills, so between them is ready to have a fierce fight right in the tree. Lions will also sometimes look at others' meals. And the victim this time is the leopard. Although its climbing ability is not good, it still climbs tall trees to get food. But that does not mean that the lion's hunting skills are weak. As a notorious predator on the savanna, it is rare for the prey they target to escape. Lions often target large prey such as buffalo. They have the ability to coordinate very well, separate the prey from the herd and then rush to attack together to defeat the prey. These lions are gathering information, preparing for a plan to attack the wildebeest herd. While the female lion is waiting, the male lion suddenly rushes in, directly knocking down the prey. These lions are in ambush, waiting for the biggest migration of the year for wildebeest. The predators are waiting on the other side. When the prey has just reached the shore, they immediately rush to attack. With thousands of wildebeest migrating, they only need to pounce to have a full meal. The lions also target giant-sized prey like giraffes. Although it may be difficult to hunt this prey. Lions approach their prey at a close distance and then rush to attack. But the prey this time not only has the advantage of appearance, but also runs very fast. These predators must work together to take down this large prey. While resting, a male lion observes a giraffe in the area. The male lion attacks the giraffe on its own to prove once and for all that it is the king of the animals. With this strength, the giraffe cannot resist, eventually perishing under the clutches of the predator.